The following is a fatal four-way steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Mexico, weighing in at 156 pounds, the Masked Man.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight. He says it's all about dominance tonight and plans on showing why everyone backstage should be scared.
And his opponents, first, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 150 pounds, Hero!
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost over.
Now we're talking!
A competitor with his share of detractors, but he wants to prove them all wrong here tonight.
And from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 158 pounds, Tolos.
Just look at the swagger on display. I love it.
Swagger? Really, Saxton? You know a number of people in the back just despise this superstar.
Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you, Corey.
Oh, what else is new?
And from Mexico, weighing in at 232 pounds, Black Tolos.
Hey, I think we got a criminal on the loose. Give me my phone.
Put your phone away, Corey. What could possibly be wrong with this competitor?
They fight too hard. They're always on the attack. They're crazy.
Those are all good things.
You're crazy. He is in perhaps the best shape of his career, and he will need that with the competition level this high.
Traditionally, things have to get to a pretty heated place for superstars to end up in a steel cage.
The cage is designed to keep all interference and distraction out of the equation. In the steel cage, it's just you and your opponent. Nobody in, nobody out. Making the big climb towards victory. Neckbreaker. He has been here before, and he knows what he needs to do.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
And buster. Corey, in your experience, how difficult is a fatal four-way on a scale of 1 to 10?
As the saying goes,
flexibility. You need to move from one scenario to another and not lose sight of the big picture. So yeah, Cole, it's pretty freaking hard. The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
He just has to swing that leg over.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Unceremoniously set right back down to the canvas.
Got to be more aware of your...
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Match here, guys.
Yeah, there's a certain ferocity you'll need to survive inside the cage. These superstars know that, so you can expect to see a heightened sense of aggression from them.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Absolutely spiked.
DDT. Boom. Put down face first.
Run right through with the spear.
Drop arm breaker.
Wrestling down.
Oh my God, superhuman power.
This won't win the match, but we're going to free the arm and does just that.
Corey, in your mind, what's the best strategy to take in a triple threat match?
Unfortunately, there's no one right answer. These matches are too unpredictable to plan for, but a good rule of thumb is to be aggressive and control the action in the ring.
Spinebuster.
Ow, that's a little disrespectful. Insulting, but this is just gonna hurt. Boom, drop kick.
He's looking a little off balance. He's a tough guy. He can handle the intensity of this steel cage match.
I'd be impressed if I wasn't so horrified for what maneuver I just witnessed.
And he sends him into the corner.
Face full of turnbuckle. Double knee backbreaker. Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Oh, into a powerbomb. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you. Never a good time for that to happen.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Don't be surprised if they're seeing little cartoon birds after that one, gentlemen.
Great drop kick. Some might call that showing off.
Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
That was amazing.
Oh, gonna tap out here, but ain't.
Squirms his way out. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Dangerous Hurricane Rana. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Nice snap suplex.
Not done just yet.
Part two. And looking for the trifecta. Nicely done. Taking a moment to let the crowd know how much he appreciates them.
Oh, costly error there. Bulldog. Look at this. Oh, nice.
From behind, six up.
Oh, an inverted DDT. Shoulder tackle. Springboard. And look here, he's making his way up the cage.
Heading up and maybe heading out.
He's determined to make it to the top of the cage here, guys.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
He takes a painful fall from the cage.
Sometimes opportunities can backfire like that.
Heck of a view from up there, but
He'll enjoy a view from the floor even more.
And at the very top, he gets a grip on him.
He was halfway home. Ooh. Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Oof, kind of a rough landing.
That's what you gotta expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
Boom, DDT. Ducking out of trouble. What's he got in mind? Face first. There's a wheelbarrow. Boom, DDT. He moved. Can he capitalize?
This match's brutality starting to show on him.
It's expected, Cole. In a triple threat match, the target on your back is twice the size.
Clothesline! Head scissor. Placing them into the corner. Sling blade! He's making his way up the side of the cage.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top. Boom! Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Crashing a long way down. And he hits the mat with a thud.
Yeah, he's gonna have to try something else now.
And that was a hell of a DDT there.
DDT!
Spiked. Down with a suplex. And he begins his ascent up the cage wall.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
Oh, strong impact. Oh, from behind.
Oh, wow!
Frankensteiner.
Nice!
Must have forgotten what kind of match was going on for a moment.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage. The sprint up the cage is on.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Oh, no! From the top rope.
Picked up, backdrop suplex.
The end is looming now.
These are dire straits for him. He needs to be extra cautious now.
There's the takedown. Quick thinking pays off. Making the climb up the cage. Here he goes.
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
Oh no, he comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
That's a tough break at this point in the match.
Neck breaker. He got whipped into that corner. He's positioned up on that turnbuckle.
What is going through the mind? Uh-oh.
And he's able to reverse. Put in position now.
Ooh, pointing the tribute. In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Nasty impact.
And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Yeah, he's gonna have to try something else now.
And he's landing some urgently needed offense there.
He has been an initiator throughout and remains one here.
And that definitely made solid impact.
Effective arm drag.
Big kick. Neck breaker.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Sling blade action. Uh-oh, sunset.
That's a match-winning move, guys. Oh, man.
Blocked it. The knees up to provide a huge turnaround. Drop kick. Great athleticism.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Great athleticism.
And we see him take yet another shot to the body. Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
And that was a well-executed attack. And he hits the mat with a thud.
Oh, that was a devastating fall.
Great strength being shown here. Check their face out with that one.
Stomping away.
vicious headbutt.
Oh, this isn't pretty. Oh, up to the top rope. And it bounced off the cage.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom, DDT. And Zagiri finds its mark.
You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left? Making the big climb towards victory.
Oh, no! From the top rope! Unceremoniously sent right back down to the canvas.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Heading up and maybe heading out. Trying to escape the cage.
And crashing a long way down.
Oh, no. He comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
Oh, I did not like the look of that impact. There's a snapmare.
Bam! Uh-oh, carefully measured.
Oh, man! Leg drop arm breaker. Uh-oh, sunset.
He just created a prime opportunity. I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Omega driver.
I think that'll do it. The sprint up the cage is on.
And now he's starting to make his way up the cage. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor and his hand will be raised. The adrenaline is pumping and the WWE Universe is on his side. Fortitude being tested with every step.
And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
He doesn't want to spend too much time up there.
Face first into the cage.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way. Nasty impact.
Unceremoniously sent right back down to the canvas.
Oh, that could not have felt good.
Fisherman driver. Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
He wants it one more time. Omega driver. Is this what he needs for the win?
Into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Continues the attack on the core.
It could prove to be an effective strategy.
No! That'll break his arm. Vicious.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position. Oh!
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Trying desperately to escape. Bang! And crashing a long way down.
Oh, no. He comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
He's making haste, climbing up the cage wall.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
Tombstone and route.
Wow.
Takedown over the crossface. Unmitigated demonstration of power. Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Hammered down with a reverse DDT. And now he's looking to advance up the cage wall.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top. Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage. Electric chair.
And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Oh, I did not like the look of that impact. quick about it. Not much time to get over.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Oh, misses the mark. Haymaker connects. Springboard misses the target. Got the right. Thorn and screw. That'll tear your knee up. And here we go. He's headed up the cage.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage. Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Nasty impact. It looks like we're going to see it. Serena del Sol. The opening is there for the taking. And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
He's making haste climbing up the cage wall. And he's finally up to the top of the cage. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made.
Making the big climb towards victory. Ow! The splint up the cage is on.
He's reached the pinnacle of his climb here. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
It's not safe being up there.
And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
And now the climb down could be more petrifying than the climb up. The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
And that was an effective attack, guys. He's ripped from the cage and sent hurtling down.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Well, guys, we thought that steel cage match was going to be a great one, but this was more than I even hoped for. Here is your winner, Hero.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
And you can't get much better than the three men who just laid it all on the line here tonight. Sure, only one of them